Hi, this is Natalie. Welcome to our top 10 favorite places to explore in South Dakota.
Hey, Natalie! Did you not see me at the gas station or what?
I did.
You drove by me. I was so embarrassed.
I saw you.
I was just like waving and Natalie was like, no. Hold on a second. Hold on. What do we got here? Family reunion going on right here. And look at this. Look. That's one of ours right there.
First, we started with a trip to Wall, South Dakota, and ended the night with a visit to Wall Drug. The next morning, we stopped by Wall Drug again to play around in the water and cool off a bit.
I'm gonna make this cool up.
You want this?
Hey, Dana, can you get my coat for me?
Did it just blast you in the face?
Yes. I was just done my eyes. My eyes.
Hiking in the Badlands is always a hit for us. This year we stayed at the Overlook and hiked down to the bottom.
Yeah, we are in the Badlands.
We're in the Badlands, yes. What do you think of that?
So why don't we go for a hike?
Well, that's what we're doing. Now watch out for snakes and birds.
No, not birds.
Whoa. Look at that. Whoa. All right, we made it to the bottom. We were here 3 weeks ago, did the same trail, and it like eroded quite a bit since then. I think they got kind of a lot of rain. Of course, there's Natalie trying to get to the top. And Mama's right behind.
And I'm right behind her.
Yeah, you're doing pretty good. Here on the bottom level.
Dad, how do I get down?
Well, you just kind of ride it down on your bum. Well, Natalie made it to the top.
Whoa!
You almost fell.
You know, I really need some ice cream, Dad.
I know. Whoa! You okay? Good thing there's not a prickly pear there. You're just talking about ice cream and then you took a spill. We're heading out from the Badlands area. We're going down to Center Lake Campground. It's going to take us 1 hour and 39 minutes. All right, let's go.
After our short drive to the Black Hills, we swung by the wildlife loop. We saw pronghorn, wild burros, buffalo, and prairie dogs. Next up is Devil's Bathtub, a hidden creek with stunning rock formations and a natural water slide.
All right, we just arrived at the Devil's Bathtub. Trying to find the trail was kind of hard to do. I'll show you where it was. All right.
Yeah.
Ready? All right, so now we're coming to the north of the parking lot right here, and there's a little trail. We're just gonna take it. And from what I saw, we have to cross the creek a few times. Here we go. This is one of those times.
Everyone has a way to carry, everyone has a soul, so let it shine. Don't worry about the clouds.
All right, there it is.
Give me
That's-
that sunshine, sunshine. Give me them good times, good times. Nothing but good vibes, good vibes. Give me that sunshine, sunshine. Bring on the summertime. Bring on the summertime. I will scream from the highest mountain.
All right, that was fun. Now we gotta head back. So that's it for the Devil's Bathtub.
Another staple to visit is Mount Rushmore.
I don't think I've ever been here when there's been just a few people here. This is somewhat crazy. Look at, there's like nobody here. This is amazing. All right, so that's it for Mount Rushmore 2024. Next stop, Keystone. Let's go. All right, so this is our walk just to check stuff out, right? We'll go into the little knick-knack shops. And like, I think there's sometimes we get DQ and then we'll get ice cream again.
Next morning, we headed over to Custer State Park and started our hike up to Black Elk Peak. Black Elk Peak is one of our favorite hikes in the country with stunning views and a neat fire tower to explore once you make it to the top.
All right, so the idea is we're gonna go hiking first. It's 3.5 miles out, 3.5 miles back. Then after that, we're gonna go and paddleboard on Lake Sylvan. I'm kind of excited for that. We only have 2 paddleboards, so I have to take turns, but I'm excited to go way out in the middle. All right, so we got JJ. We got 2.7 miles to go, and there it is. All right,
I won't do it the
let's
whole
keep going.
time.
This thing that I'm walking on right now, I believe, is a drain. Goes all the way down. You can kind of see it, look. See it? It goes like right down there. And then you can actually see a drain pipe down there. So there's a septic field over there. But then they're like, well, how did they get water? Watch, let me show you. This is their cistern.
I'm not struggling.
That probably, it's like a tank, probably held fuel, I'm guessing. They may have had power here too. Oh, well, yeah, they did. Look at that. So that was probably like a pressure tank that would then shoot the thing up there. Now I want to go in there.
All right, then let's go.
This is where their drinking water came from. The water would come and rain, and then they built, look at that, look over there. They built the dam over there to stop the water. Now they have these kind of bars every now and then. I wonder what was on there. This would be your own like little private beach. Just kind of hanging out. Oh man, this is so cold. This is how far I'm going. I wanted to go over there, but it's too deep. I don't want to get all wet. Now we're gonna go back. Got a couple miles left to go, I think. We're gonna go back and paddleboard on Sylvan Lake. Be kind of fun. All right, so we're at Sylvan Lake. We're doing some swimming and some paddleboarding and everything. But this place is amazing. It's probably my favorite place in the whole country.
At the point when maybe they pour. Oh, when he sat down.
Maybe that water.
The next day we stopped by a really neat pool. It's heated by a few underground hot springs, and it also had a couple water slides and hot tubs to relax in. Our final stop on our South Dakota trip was the 1880s town. This town is a walk through the 1880s with dozens of old antique buildings and relics.
All right, so this is the last stop on our trip here in South Dakota at the 1880s Town. This is one of our favorite places to come, and it's looking great this year. The post-COVID years we came, it was looking a little rough, but it looks like they're putting a lot of effort and the new paint and everything into it. It's looking really good. You want to come inside? Come inside, check this out, right? So this is some of the stuff that we like to see here. The train depot. You come in and it's like, just imagine what it was like to be at the train depot. This will be a first for us. We've never seen them do like a reenactment here, right?
They don't do this.
No, well, they do this year. Alright, so we're here at the 1880s Town. We're just kind of wrapping it up. We come here every year because this is one of our favorites too. It's been tradition since 2015 to take the kids out to out west into South Dakota, Badlands, Black Hills, all of that, right? Also, it's been tradition to stop by the 1880s Town. So I think for the last 10 years, minus the year for COVID, they were not open. We've been stopping here. Right, well, that's it.
Thanks for joining us. Subscribe for more adventures and incredible places to explore.